I'm Sally Spencer Thomas, CEO and co-founder of the Carson J. Spencer Foundation. Well, the seeds for the Fire Within program are actually emerged from the founders of the organization. We got together just weeks after my brother Carson's death by suicide in 2004. And we decided early on that we would both prevent what happened to him from happening to other people, but that we would also honor his life as a businessman and an entrepreneur, and somehow find some way to connect suicide prevention with entrepreneurship. The Fire Within is a year-long curriculum where we work with teens in high school to help them become youth entrepreneurs that use business skills that address root causes of suicide.
Well, I think that it's a genius approach to mix the nonprofit ideas with the heart of a business and teaching them those basic skills so that they understand what it's like to have a passion for something, and then what it's like to actually have to put it into practical use.
In school, they teach you all these skills and you don't think they're really relevant. Like they teach you, you should be a good speaker and you should do this. And they teach you things you don't think are going to matter in the real world, but I think that this class has made those things that seem kind of insignificant, significant. So you learn one thing and another, but this class has really put the emotional tie in between it. There's a connection with everything. You just have to find the connection.
Jen, our volunteer, brought in a lot of business owners, and they kind of taught us a lot about businesses and what it takes to run one, and a lot of stuff like how to make it stable. And so we use that in our business with the journal. And yeah, I've learned a lot, especially about the business plan. I never knew anything about that.
It's been hard, doing the surveys, doing the needs assessments and stuff like that, but it's all paid off. With the resources we have and the help from other foundations and our sponsors, this business will stay afloat. I feel like I've learned that this world needs help with suicide, because there's no reason to take your own life. I see that this book is going to help a lot of people.
What's exciting to me as a psychologist and a public health person is not only are we doing cool stuff that looks fun and the kids are really relating to it, but we have some measurable outcomes that are showing that what we hope is happening is actually happening. We measure business education, and we can see that the students are learning important things about market research and how to write a business plan. The idea of impact entrepreneurship or social entrepreneurship is really sticky. They really like it and they remember it. And their confidence in running their own business, obviously, because they've done it, increases exponentially. On the suicide prevention side of things, we find that our students, last year, 256 students, reached out to 246 other students that they were worried about. So almost a one-to-one ratio. And then the last area of outcomes that we're really excited about is a standardized tool called the Developmental Assets for Youth. It's 40 things that if we get them right in kids, we create real resilient adults. And of those 40, we map onto about 15 really well. And our students rate very high, much higher than national averages on these developmental assets. And it just makes sense given the stuff that they're doing.
It's fun knowing that I'm going to help somebody. And I'm for sure that this book is going to help a handful of people.